level for the most part, but they'll catch up to it. Door ain't the problem. So we're going to Alistair Plain right here. Oh,
The village of Parma is due south of here. Pretty simple. There's not much to it, but it's a nice enough place. Say, you're new to Balandor, aren't you? Then why don't I show you the sights along the way? Sound good? Just keep a lookout for monsters. We're in the wild now.
oh,
Okay, before we head to Parma, we need to make a few preparations. I know, it's a pain. But Rapachi said to go over this stuff with you. So listen up.
all right. I know
Press
all
the
of this.
triangle button to open the main menu, and choose Combat Setup to change your equipment or edit your commands.
I'm a terrible teacher.
Commands
get
are the skills you
impatient.
take into combat. You earn skill points whenever you gain a level. Choose Learn Skills from the main menu, and you can spend those points to acquire new skills. You can learn any skills you want, but keep in mind that you can't use them unless you have the right type of weapon equipped.
I've taught people how to
The
do
exception
stuff
is magic.
before, and it's
We
so
should use
irritating to
any
me. I'm
weapon.
like, oh my
Choose
God,
carefully.
get it. And it's not their fault, you know. But that just be how I feel it.
Once you've learned skills, you need to install them into command slots. Choose Edit Commands under Combat Setup to get started. Once you've installed
Right.
commands, you can use them in combat. Anyway, you'll get the hang of it.
Yeah.
You've already got some skill points, so why not try it now?
All right.
Is that guy a friend
So
of yours?
we already got skill point, but like you said, but we're not gonna use it right now. Just gonna say. I'm gonna save about a clear day. Other file working up to that point. So it's doing way more stuff. You know, I was actually arguing. Oh, by the way, game takes forever to save. You know, do all your extra shit while saving. Takes forever. You gotta remember it was an online RPG game, so yeah, it takes forever. Anyway, let's go. So if you 5'8", Leonard is about 5'8", by the way. Yulie 5'6". The old man, he about 6 feet. Tara 5'7". So, you know, if you want to be as tall as Leonard, 5'8", about the right height, or whatever. It was just stuff I was trying to figure out while making characters. I was like, how are they?
Uh-oh, I see a monster. By themselves, those guys aren't so tough. But if they gang up on you, watch out. Make sure you know what's around you before you go picking a fight. To attack a monster, move close enough for the target marker to appear. Then press the X button. You'll draw your weapon and switch to combat mode. Press the circle button if you need to exit combat mode. To change targets, press the L2 or R2 button. Or, if you want, you can hold the L1 button and use the directional buttons instead.
You see how he got flame attack over there? I want to tell you about those attacks. Yeah, flame
Once
strike.
the action gauge in the command circle fills up, you can use the skills you installed in the command slots at the bottom of the
Let
screen.
me tell you about them flame. I mean, all of those
Use the
type
left
skills
and right
in general.
directional buttons to make a selection,
After you
or
finish
use
talking.
the up and down directional buttons to switch to a different command line. Once you've chosen a skill, press the X button to confirm your selection. Some skills will use up MP or action chips. Your action chips refill when you attack enemies or get hit by attacks. Our HP and MP are shown in the upper right corner of the screen. The border of the screen will turn red if HP gets low, so keep your eyes peeled, okay? If somebody's HP drops all the way to 0, they will fall in battle. Be sure to use items like heal potions.
You ever played an RPG game, you know that.
Keep everybody in good shape. If you'd like to know more, press the triangle button to open the main menu, then choose Travelogue, then Help.
Okay. Okay, you might wonder to yourself, well, Kadita, K-Buh, or whatever you want to call me, why are you making a guide on stream? Hold up, no, we're not gonna fight. First off, I advise against fighting until you get, well, I get level 2, so you all can be around the same level. You know, it's just something I do. It's not important. I like me, Yulie, and Leonard to be around the same level. Like if somebody level up, I feel like I want everybody to level up. You know, I like that feeling. I see a level up sign, that means everybody leveled up, and I'm like, okay, I can do this to this person, do this to that person. I don't gotta look at a specific person up being leveled up. I don't know, it's just something I like. But anyway, you just saw me pick up items from that spot. That was a loot spot. You want to do all of them. I kind of know where most of them are. I pick them up every time I see them. I might miss a few here and there, but for the most part, I know where they at. Especially on the first part of the game. It's basically whatever way the right way isn't, you know? That's basically all you gotta remember. If that's the right mate, if you find the right way, go every way except that and you'll find everything. That's all. That's the only real rule. You gotta watch out for wasps, but they home in on you. I like to go this way. The map shows you're supposed to go down Parma Village, but I like to go over here first. I don't fight anything except wasps because they're the only ones that aggro. Got loot this. I thought it was a loot spot. But anyway, let me talk about that flame strike skill that he had on his bar. Now, some people like to grab these skills, flame strike or whatever. I seen people get them on playthroughs or whatnot. Those are not good skills. They have terrible They have a terrible formula to them, to which the only time they'll do more damage than the respective skill. And when I say respective, I mean similar damage, similar MP cost skill. Is when two conditions are met, and that is just way too much information to keep together. It's too much, too extra. So. Here's the thing. For one thing, the monster have to be weak to the element the person is attacking with. And also, the monster has to be weak to the attack type, like strike, slash, thrust. And the chance of both of those happening are extremely low. The combinations can be ridiculous. So, would I succumb for the most damage, right? I would make an elemental weapon. I would make 4 elemental weapons. Fire, or ice, wind and earth, right? And then one neutral weapon for like normal monsters that don't got no weakness. And just keep them on my person. You might have seen me do that on my first playthrough. If it's physical, we're doing magic. That's the reason why I named my character Lulu, because Lulu is going to be a magic character. But we're going to play sword until we get to that point. Magic really only really gets good at around level 35 or so. You have a lot of points to get all, get all the stuff you need. But we're just going to start from here. Because, like I say, this is going to be a magic character, and I don't want to do the same thing I did on my first playthrough. For the most part. Except for this part. You tell me. I assume two. I hope one. There's another loot spot in here, so I risk coming in.
Back for the show.
Now, it does not matter which way you pick on this next spot. Like, double edge, go down either way is fine. I recommend it. Most of the time I go this way. Just for the simple fact that if there are wasps, you can sometimes dodge them. How many more wasps we gotta kill? Kill 5 more. So we can kill 5 more. So. One right there. Or 3. Kill 5, so it's fine. I sneak back. Caught the interest of. So, we can kill 3 more before we get the Pollen Village. I try to kill low till we actually get the Parma Village, so right when I level up I can just run on in there. I like to get there before killing 10 monsters. And the system is so you get less experience depending on how. I hate this system, but on this particular game it's not that terrible. I hate the system as the monster give less experience instead of. It makes sense, but and your experience bar grows slightly. So, from level 9 to level 10 ain't too different from level 10 to level 11. Level 34 to 35 ain't too different from level 35 to level 36. So it's not that bad. What I'm trying to point out. Here, you want to loot this spot for an errand later. You need the 3 little white flowers. You might not. You only need 1, but I got 3. As long as you get you always get 1. I never not gotten 1. So if you don't get 1, you're very unlucky, sir. Very unlucky. I don't even know how I can only get 1. I honestly don't. I sit there and be like, yo, you only got 1. How you do it? That would I be. That's exactly what I'd say. By the way, all this stuff is weak to fire except for the wasp. They're weak to ice. It's strong against wind, weak to ice. All the other monsters strong against earth. I think. I'm not sure. I probably link the information on the video or something. I finished making them. So now we're level 2. So we're just gonna go ahead and go on to the go on to Parma Village. There we go. First mission completed. I know how huge that walk look, but believe me, they get longer.
Here we are. Welcome to Parma.
Hey, you're on time for once.
Yulie!
Have you been there, Leonard? Oh, you must be the new girl. Rapachi told me you were coming. Glad you could make it. The wine's all set to go. Follow me.
Didn't
Right.
think we'd run into Yulie.
Oh. What we gonna do now? Parma Village. It's a pretty small place. It's one of the two places I like to go when I, go get quizzes, get stuff. You can make stuff later in the game. Because everything's really close together. So I like to come here to make stuff or, what I just.
You must be kidding.
Don't let his looks fool you. He's a big old pussycat. Now where? Rouse said he'd be here.
Who?
Your driver. Rouse is the only one who can get this fella to pull the Wayne. It won't move a step, not without Rouse's say-so. Sit tight. I'll see if I can find him.
I personally think Yulie is the best looking.
But Yulie!
Not your personal. Anyway, let's get all the items here.
Oh, come on. My life is at stake here.
First, I want to go up here. Yulie house. Here's the. Pretty sure. Yulie's room. I always assumed this one. Might not be. There you go, brass earrings. Hey, I'm gonna show you them. They're terrible. They lower. Well, they ain't too bad for right now. Yeah. They up your HP and lower your MP. Right now we ain't casting in, so it's pretty decent. But you never want to trade HP. You want MP for HP every time. MP is a problem on this game. You want MP. I don't care what class you use. You want MP. The only class that don't really worry about MP like that is
It's gonna cart the wine? Yeesh.
actually mage or bow. For both of them classes, mage and bow have ways to supplement it. So short sword does as well. It also comes with the benefit of doing similar damage to. Like, I guess if you wanted to go all around, I always go long sword. That's my favorite weapon, or physical weapon. But I think short sword would be better, at least until you get later. Actually, a lot more damage. I think short sword is actually better at this time of the game. The overall better class. Not huge. Anyway, yeah. So we come over here, open up this, and get another bag of gold dust. What you do with gold dust, you sell them depending on what it is, like a bag of gold dust, a bag of gold, or it's different types. Sell for more or less. So what I don't want to find Rouse. Rouse is over here. Peace. Freaky ice. Yes. Go safe. Alright. There go Rouse right here. Okay.
Oh, dear me, did I doze off again? Oh.
This is where you were hiding? I told you not to be late.
Dang. It joke up, no problem. He might be like 5 pounds or something, man. Tell you something. I had a little 5-year-old wanna say niece? I don't know. But not really sure. It's kinda screwy.
Now you're all set.
A little screwy.
Boy,
I wanna say
it's
niece.
starting to get dark. We better haul cask.
Maybe cousin or something.
Okay, Leonard.
Yeah, honey.
Like I mentioned before,
Ain't sure.
Rouse
Well,
here
but
will
anyway.
be driving the Beast Wain.
Hello.
Oh, let me
How
let-
to assist, Chief? By
I'm
the
sorry.
way, if I happen to doze
Tell
off
me
again,
about my stories.
kindly wake me up before this beastie remembers I forgot to feed it breakfast and turns me into...
Oh man, I better not talk about it. I just thought about it. It might see it.
He's
Oh.
kind of weird, but he gets the job done.
Better not say nothing.
Off we go.
We? You're coming too?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't miss this party.
Plus
for
I'm
the world.
coming. Leonard.
What? You don't want the extra help? Come on. We're late as it is.
Leonard. Coming too. What's wrong with you? Do this by yourself? You were planning on doing it by yourself, were you? Alright, so we'll go back to Balandor Plain. This time we gotta protect Rouse. I wasn't too much worried about him. He's not hard to protect. They say it's an escort mission. It's more like a just something extra, you know. While it's